Hello everyone, and welcome to my Eastenders Soap Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After disclosing how long it took her to find true love, Michelle Collins disclosed the tragic reason her husband asked her to marry him. The 62-year-old Eastenders actress married Mike Davidson 2 years ago, and the celebrity acknowledged that she was taken aback by the unexpected proposal that came 10 years after they first crossed paths. However, Michelle, who is best known for playing Cindy Beale on the BBC One series, disclosed on Tuesday that her current spouse first proposed to her in an effort to reassure her after her mother passed away. 3 years ago, the soap opera star's mother Mary lost her fight with illness, and Michelle expressed her grief at the time, calling her the kindest woman I knew. Michelle married Mike 3 months after becoming 60. Michelle had met Mike, 40, just before turning 50. The actress stated, "I've been engaged a few times, but I never thought I would ever get married, and actually he said he would never get married," on Kay Adams' podcast, How to Be 60. "So why did you suddenly decide?" I asked. "You asked me, but why?" "I was curious." He replied, "Because with your mum gone, I knew how much she meant to you and I felt I wanted to make you feel safe and look after you." It's a really sweet and lovely thing to say. I guess I do feel safe, too. Michelle referred to her spouse as the yin to her yang as they recently celebrated their second wedding anniversary. "It's a case of somebody I can do nothing with," she remarked. "I don't have to worry about if he finds me boring or the other way around. I can just be myself. Someone with whom to pass the time and accomplish nothing. That seems like a real partner to me. We are not the same person at all. But I believe that what really makes us tick is the yin and the yang. It's fantastic that he's not in the same industry as you, he's really supportive. He seems rather average, but please, just be normal in our marriage. You must possess a great deal of tolerance. I feel really fortunate," she continued. The celebrity revealed on the show that she had a difficult time finding love and that she felt like she was one of those people who takes a long time to figure out who they are. "Perhaps I was searching for the wrong people in the wrong locations." In an earlier interview with Prima magazine, Michelle said that she had never thought she would find love in her 50s, but that as her 50th birthday approached, a psychic had informed her she would meet the love of her life. A few months later, the celebrity met her spouse Mike Davidson. When Michelle entered Eastenders in 1988, she quickly gained popularity as the unfaithful wife of the long-suffering Ian Beale. However, he revealed to Kay Adams that Michelle's personal life suffered as a result of her celebrity. After departing from Eastenders in 1998, the actress starred in several popular TV dramas, such as Sunburn and 2,000 Acres of Sky. She also played Rover's return landlady Stella Price on Coronation Street, a rival soap opera, for 3 years. But when it became known that Cindy hadn't actually passed away in childbirth but had instead joined a witness protection program using a different name, she went back to work on Eastenders. Michelle said that she has experienced personal struggles while having a good career. "Can you have a wonderful career and a wonderful personal life?" she said. "I'm not sure if that's even possible. I guess my life was a little theatrical. My relationship life was complex. Despite working a lot, I didn't always have a happy personal life. I was a really powerful lady, and I doubt that I ever met the appropriate man. Perhaps it just took me a long time to grow up," Michelle continued. Michelle and Fabrizio Tassolini had a daughter, Maya, 28, from their last relationship. "I'm an extremely sensitive individual who is completely transparent. I should have exercised greater caution at times throughout my life." Michelle's former partner Fabrizio passed away in 2014 following a fight with liver cancer, and the actress expressed her grief at his passing. The following contains spoilers for this Wednesday's, August 14th, episode of Eastenders, which is currently streaming on BBC iPlayer and hasn't yet broadcast on television. The most recent episode of EastEnders featured a suspenseful cliffhanger featuring Cindy Beale and Junior Knight. The two are currently having an affair, and they've recently taken enormous efforts to hide their relationship. Cindy was upset by Junior's plan to provide Peter a job this week so that he could monitor him since he has grown suspicious. In today's episode, Junior apologized for his behavior and said that their bit of fun shouldn't interfere with family time or work. He also brought around a bottle of wine. Cindy, however, argued that things weren't that easy, and her remarks about becoming entangled suggested that she might be developing feelings for Junior. That evening, when Peter nearly discovered them, Junior asked Cindy to his apartment and handed him some reading material for his new position. Subsequently, Cindy got ready for a date and texted Junior to let him know what to anticipate. As expected, Junior had a visit from someone, but it turned out to be Gina rather than Cindy. After Johnny had ejected Gina from the Vic, accusing her of being responsible for Linda's demise, Gina went to her brother's apartment and made a move-in request. Junior attempted to persuade Gina that he would be a terrible roommate, but she argued that it would be enjoyable and that she was eager to get to know her brother. Fearing that Cindy would show up at any moment, Gina was sharply rejected by Junior and left, furious with her brother. Later, Junior and Cindy had a seductive glass of wine, but Junior was preoccupied and informed Cindy what had transpired with Gina. Since Gina is Junior's half-sister and Cindy's daughter, she was irritated by the circumstance, but the two quickly reconciled. George learned that Junior wasn't interested in Gina being his roommate and that he had declined to assist her when he saw her packing away her belongings at the Vic. George, curious as to why Junior had rejected Gina, knocked on Cindy and Junior's door while they were snuggled up in bed. George noticed that Cindy was on the floor, indicating that Junior had some company. Will George learn the truth about his son and his ex-wife while Cindy is concealed in the bedroom? In the most recent episode of EastEnders, Cindy Beale's, Michelle Collins, affair with her estranged stepson Junior Knight, Micah Balfour, is almost revealed. While Cindy's partner Ian Beale, Adam Woodyard, is gone in America, the two have been having discreet affairs at the Beale residence. Peter Beale, Thomas Law, Cindy's son, was displeased when his father, Ian, elevated Bobby Beale, Clay Milner Russell, to the position of manager of Beale's Eels in order to guarantee an empty house. When Junior offered Peter a job with his own company, Lauren Branning, Jacqueline Jossa, Peter's girlfriend, believed that Cindy was too hazardous and emphasized to Lauren that Junior couldn't be trusted. When Peter and Bobby were at home, Cindy was compelled to retract her statements after being questioned by Junior, Lauren, and Peter. As a result, there was no possibility of Cindy and Junior having another passionate meeting. In any case, Junior stopped by with a bottle of wine that he seemed to plan to keep chilled at his apartment in case he had any guests that evening. Junior deftly passed over some documents when Peter came into the kitchen, allowing him to get ready for his new position. Subsequently, Cindy managed to escape by texting Junior to let him know she was heading away. But just as Junior was lighting some lights and grinning at the thought of seeing Cindy again, his half-sister Gina Knight, Francesca Henry, approached him, asking to move into his spare room because she and her sister Anna Knight, Molly Rainford, had fallen out. Gina was confused when Junior turned down her request, telling her that she should return to the Queen Vic because it was not the right time for him to get a roommate. Gina's mother Cindy was supposed to show up at that precise moment, so Junior was tense. However, Gina departed without finding out anything. Cindy noticed that Junior was distracted and asked him to explain about Gina. Cindy's mood was swiftly destroyed by this, but soon she and Junior got down to business, and Cindy's softer side came out again as she hoped to discover more about Junior. As Gina was telling their father George Knight, Colin Salmon, that Junior had turned down her plea for lodging, George went to face his son. Dressed in a robe, Junior hurried to answer the door, and George was quick to notice heels on the floor. Will George discover their romance when Cindy wriggled under Junior's bed linens? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.